that was actively trying to fuck an underage kid.
Fucking admitted that she did this, by the way. There's like fucking evidence. He's like on record saying she did this. I don't think he cares that she did it, but you know. So this is a Nazi Satanist pedophile who, by the way, ordered 9 angles and snack I mentioned was also heavily involved with court swaps. I'm not sure if you guys know that. Probably that name rings about the same thing in the audience. So court swaps is the group that swatted Mr. Medicare,
so now we're committing another. That's a crime too. On top of that.
Oh my god! It's amazing, but not like it's not shocking. But it's like, how do you have just shut the fuck up and go eat, Ashton?
It's a crime. You know,
I don't know. I don't want to say this Snacks was committed swatting, but she was in like the same groups
who were at least involved in doing it. Gotcha. How, at this point, so we're talking this is 2021, how old is this person?
Snacks or PDD?
Snacks.
Snacks. Shit, I think she's in her mid-20s. I don't have that long. She's in her mid-20s.
Trying to go with someone underage.
That's me. Sorry, everybody. Welcome, everybody. Hope you're having a great night. It's my Friday. Your Thursday. Maybe your Friday. Welcome. What do you want to do? We'll eat shit. We'll eat shit.
About to get my popcorn.
Yeah, we chilling tonight.
Already.
We are chilling.
Biggest shit talk. I would literally say, I'm gonna fuck you up before you make. I'm gonna kick your ass. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna do that. I look back on it and I.
Yeah, he's already like, yeah, Phil, I've heard.
Look at my boat. Don't touch my boats. Don't touch my boat. Touch my boat. You don't like me when you touch my boat, so we'll get angry.
Instead, I look down like, wow, what an immature asshole I is, right? Now, I guess the new thing is when you're in your 20s, you got to be involved in
we are getting in on it.
Reprehensible criminal circles that you can online. Spend all your time online in chats, doing fucked up stuff. Like, to me, it's just like crazy. It's like a culture shock to hear this because I'm so far removed.
I just want to say,
I'm not so far removed. Like, my parents
welcome, everybody.
They don't even know shit on the internet is. Okay? They don't even get it. The internet, they're a different generation. I'm the generation that grew up with it, but I was never.
I'm the one who has a successful YouTube career. Me, Reed. That just made me think of that. Sorry.
Jesus.
Generation. This is how everyone's online doing this online shit, crazy fringe shit. Like, oh my god, like, it's a weird, like second society online. Doing this stuff. E-girlfriend just blows my mind. That she was an e-girlfriend to multiple people in life.
Yeah, but Phil, that's what losers do. That was the thing, like, since like dial-up. This new generation of like, you're making it like we're like in our 60s, Phil.
Pedophile e-girl that you cheat on your other girlfriend to keep. For all I know, actually, they're still dating. I don't know if they've broken up. I never heard them broken up. And I've talked a lot.
If you've never met in real life, that's not your girlfriend. Sorry. That's it. That's it. Purse, yes, he is. Shout out to Purse.
Alright, the boat touching will commence in a minute. Alright. Alright, here, about to be ready to go. Welcome everyone to the meat shed.
It's delicious.
This is not
It
okay.
should be.
But Also, shout out to SMB,
Nutritious
so
and
Mexican
delicious.
guy. Also, not one of the
Oh,
people in there, one of the
oh my God, we
but
can start with a little
back in
bit
the
of
day,
that. Let's
you know, you would
see
think,
what's going on with the
man,
soundboard. Why
once you
is
knew
that
about this, you
not?
would fucking like,
Why
you
is
should
that
like do some
not
background
actually
checks,
up?
right?
Hello,
And
motherfucker.
but this
What's
is
going on
Shit,
here?
They probably didn't care. Probably
What's
turned them on
going on
even
here?
more.
My soundboard's
You know what I mean?
looking like it needs
woman literally sent him
some.
like boxes and
Fucking
boxes of
knows.
candy. I had the theory
What?
it was like a death fetish,
Hello?
that he would send him boxes and boxes of candy.
I
And
am
fatter and fatter.
about.
Right, maybe.
I
Pushing
believe
one
it.
on my list to go to.
You're fucking crippled. You know,
You're
him
like what?
and, Pokemon Cyndaquil.
I am
they get
like.
together
Hold on
for
a
some
second.
reason, for who fucking knows what.
You're fucking crippled.
You know, why the? This is the guy.
I'm
Yeah,
11
she
hours
was a
away from
feeder,
it.
and
Red
he
Tree
is
is like
definitely still feeding.
by what do you call it? It's more by Oregon.
Well, I was gonna prank you if I can't
It'll
do
be
that.
interesting to see if they go
What's
quiet.
going on
Yeah,
with this?
it's on the borderline of
Hello,
Oregon
on me more.
and California.
Are you live,
I'm the
Black
pants
Sheep?
pisser.
Yes, I am.
Jacuzzi Rubes donated
Okay.
$9.99.
Yo,
in
I
Super
like
Chat.
the title.
I'll tell
That
you
was a
about it.
great title.
What? During the 360 days
Yeah.
in these two
Yeah,
years,
it's a great
talked about
title.
I was gonna-
his
I was
It's on
gonna
my
prank
bucket
you.
list.
one of them made his girlfriend
It is one of
waterboarding
my
out of
bucket lists to
curiosity.
go to, but
Creeps.
Yeah, I was
Yeah?
gonna
I
prank
just
you.
never
There was
had.
something going on there for free,
You know what? I'm
and I was
just
gonna tell
curious.
you to
Could you
go
just
to it
fucking make
and
me
not tell
feel
you
like
what
I'm
it was.
Oh my God.
Or fucking, oh my
Fucking
God.
Garmin.
I
The
think
internet, humanity
I might
was
know
a
what
mistake,
you're
not
talking
just the
about. What it
internet.
is?
By the way, and this was
What
like,
is it?
He
Maybe.
was at the peak of his like.
Is it like a big
you know,
orgy thing or
preacher,
something?
'cause he was
No.
a preacher
What?
family,
Oh,
right?
I know.
I
fuck,
I
are
know
you-
California.
what?
They do.
What?
Before, yeah, I heard a little bit.
No,
about
in
this.
California they
Apparently
do
he actually grew up
weird
in a
shit in
preacher
the forest,
family.
dude. Like they
Okay.
have like
Crazy. I need
gatherings
to
and
see where
shit.
you
Yeah,
ended
no,
up.
I'm serious.
I'm the
I'm not
pants
joking.
pisser.
Especially with the
It's
rich
always,
people.
I'm
Donated
sorry,
$10
it's always
through
that
Super
way.
Chat.
It's
I'm
almost
feeding
always
Rich
that
Bird
way.
food tomorrow.
Let me just fucking see what the fuck's going on with
Listen,
this.
feed me seeds.
Hold on, everybody. I'm sorry I still got it on this. I'm trying to figure out why, like,
Send you a
my,
picture of me putting my head in a toilet.
But I wouldn't really have time to do anything anyways, because I'm working 3 jobs and I'm just.
what?
Not
What is it?
unless you're in these circles. I didn't know any of this shit.
I found out
the
about this
internet
because
normies, even if you're online all the
because
time,
one
which
of my
I am,
friends
obviously, I do it for a
is
living.
into this
I
fandom.
didn't know about this
But
shit.
I was gonna
You know what
tell
I'm
Seals to
saying?
go to
The
his concert.
average
Yeah. Oh,
Yeah,
yeah,
I'll
yeah,
tell
yeah.
you
online
guys
person
about
didn't
later.
know about
Yeah,
this.
you should tell him about it.
So that's why
You
it's a
should
big
tell
deal.
Dogster to go at the same time and then have the meet.
Dick Master and Diddler Dax and stuff.
You should
I
facilitate
don't
a
know if
meetup.
Dogster's near it or not.
Like, I'm the
No,
upstanding one. I'm
he's
the
further
more
south
upstanding
from me.
guy.
I mean, this is why you,
Oh, God,
this is
I will
why
not
you
have
like
fun,
have to
fun,
plan.
Right. When in the
I didn't know it
Uh,
was happening.
You should. I mean, like, yeah. That's why you got like, you gotta make an idea happen, and that idea
A
then turns into
Satanist,
something else. You know what I
Nazi,
mean? Like, come on,
pedophile.
come on.
But on the
Yeah.
surface, he's trying to, and buy Dropbox, and of course,
I think I had
it's
the
always
stomach
same,
bug.
man. The ones that are always like,
I ain't
"You're
gonna lie,
doing this, I'm
man.
judging
I
you
had a
for this,
little
I'm
Hershey
judging you for
squirt,
this."
and I had
I
to deal with it all
fucking
last night.
mass
Jesus.
grave of
Fucking
skeletons in their closet.
TMI.
Always the same.
Jesus.
It was
It's fucking pure.
It was fucking
Jesus.
terrible.
Roast me the
8
fuck
You,
out.
hours
you,
of that.
you were sliding.
Video, I mean,
You
very
got
long
the
video,
slides
everyone was
between
talking really
your
good.
Last night
thighs.
I did.
And he's never did.
I watched
a
crow
Months before
pick up a
Casino
whole
started.
entire
Right.
slider
He had his-
Okay.
he had
and
a-
like
basically
trying to
talk
like
Oh,
fly away with
no.
it.
talk about it, and then just let one of his
That's
Try to do what
hilarious.
was it?
circle of e-boys because
Just try to like fly away with it with the whole slider,
ever
like
seen
holding on for your
have you
life.
ever seen a crow try dip a chicken nugget? I've seen pictures of that shit. It's wild.
They're smart. They got a brain of like, I think, what was it, like
It's
a
just weird. The PvP cap.
7-year-old child or some shit like that.
But
Well, he
It's
also
close to that,
like
yeah.
he's brainwashed.
Yeah,
his
they're
audience.
smarter than
Considering their
dogs.
brain is
Sycophants
about
too.
the
So if you
Considering
dare
their
look
brain
at
is
them, they
about
come
the
in here.
size of a walnut, yeah, that's
You know,
very,
like
he
has
very
this, like, bunch
efficient
of
use of
crusaders
space.
that'll like talk shit and bully and
Yeah,
white
it tells
knight
you
and
something about us
dox.
as humans. We should be
So
a
they're
lot
like,
better
oh, I
than
can
what
say
we
whatever
are.
I want to. It's by
Well,
design.
I mean, a lot of our brain
by
power
design.
goes towards
Why is this
regulation
not
of
working?
hormones and shit like that.
And then When it's all said and
Sorry,
done,
but
I mean,
okay,
yeah,
moves
because
on,
of
doesn't
our
get addressed,
size,
have to
we have
fucking
to have a
reconcile,
larger
doesn't have to
break
apologize,
to
just move
support
on. Of
that.
course, then of course later on with
That's
Worst, he
true.
tried to
I
defraud
mean,
his audience by using like
I get
Uh,
that
scam Russian
fucking
payment
work
sites.
away.
I'm not sure if you've heard about this.
Well,
I don't know shit about
I didn't
Total.
know shit about I didn't know anything about any
Why
of this.
is this not working? Because my stream is offline, yet it is online.
Look at Phil's face. He's like, I am loving every minute of this right now.
No, again, I hear nothing. But when I started getting involved
shit.
with Kino Casino,
I'm like
all right, like the first
drinking
week,
a lot of cold brew
I
and
had
just
people coming
tired.
out of the woodwork who I don't know, people who actually hated me,
Yeah.
said, "No, you're doing the wrong thing. You don't understand. Those guys are into some fucked up shit. They've got bad history, bad track record. That's the last people you want to associate with." But I'm the kind of guy that, like, I don't care about what you did in your past. What I care about is like who.
Oh, Phil, shut the fuck up. No, you did it again because they actually were nice to you and you had like this desperate
All right,
single
we're
girl
gonna
mentality.
see if this
and you
works
thought
now.
there was something that could be
Holy
done for your
shit.
career.
All right.
That's
Do you
why you
know
look
that,
past
like,
it. Stop.
if you
Paul, do that
own
again.
a pet
Who you are
crow,
now.
Uh-huh.
you
Look at my
face
past, all the
fines
fucked up
of
stuff
up
that
to
I did, and, like, I know I'm not that
$50,000 and
person
jail
anymore.
time up to
So
5
if I
years.
changed, I
Yeah.
assume
Yeah.
Because it's a
other people
It's
would
highly
change too.
illegal
But
Yeah.
legal
it seems
because
like with a lot of these
they
people,
can steal for
history
you.
tends to repeat itself.
No,
You know what I
that is
mean?
not the
So-
reason,
No,
but it
he's
is
done it with everyone.
illegal
He's done it
for the
with
Migratory
They're,
Bird
He's
Act.
done it with Godwinson, He did it
they're
with
migratory
Perfect,
birds.
Squire, and Brian Dunn.
No, I
Even
thought
his
it was
closest
because they
backup,
could steal
his
for you and
close
do
inner
shit. That's
circle,
why they did
he's
it.
turned on between.
No,
That's what I was
No.
they are
told yet, but
protected
like
by the Migratory
Yeah.
Bird Act.
He said yet.
when
Oh.
he brought Eco
Isn't it the same thing with Ravens too?
Oh, it's a big deal, big time.
Yes.
Andy Worski. Andy Worski before PvP was streaming to fucking was like
Oh,
one of the
Why the-
lowest viewed, known piece
Yeah.
of shit.
I always wanted
Andy
a raven
Worski
as a pet.
posted
I
up
think
the
ravens
PvP
are better than crows.
You want to know what's better?
And he
Okay.
provided him with the
You want to
equipment.
know what's really
An
the
owl?
better? No. Well, that would be awesome, actually. But I would like to get a caracal or a Savannah cat.
Which will inevitably happen, as we all know. It's a circle of
I
life.
have no idea what you do,
What
look.
did I just say?
You
Well,
turn him
everything has
into
a hybrid, but
I know what you're talking
Caracal
about.
is-
Those are
You-
cute.
you
They're
turn
huge.
you turn him into big kitty cats.
Well, a Savannah is a hybrid, and a Caracal is not appropriate.
Here
Well,
you go.
I like
check the chat box.
I like my flopas. I like the little flopas. They get look at them little flopa ears. You see them little flopa ears? That's just the ears of that say I love you. The ears that say I love you when they say that and you know it. But
Well,
as long as they don't start to like hiss at you, you're good.
Caracals have the highest vertical leap of any cat in the animal, in the animal kingdom.
Yeah.
So there's that.
I
They're
mean-
also the second fastest cat in the world.
I mean, isn't it
I didn't-
appropriate?
I didn't know that.
Yeah, but
You're
you
not
know,
outrunning it.
everywhere
You're not
I
outrunning it. You're fucked if it tries to go after you.
everyone that I've
Mhm.
seen that people have had as pets, they are trust me, these are not going to be fast cats because they are massively overweight.
Who knows? Some people say that
They do
about me.
not
Good
seem
night,
to do
Russell
well in
Justice.
Say that shit about me all the time, too.
captivity.
It's never been true.
They
That's 'cause
probably
they're not.
It's
They don't
possible,
have
but, you know, you can't really take someone.
the space to really exercise, and they're
Yeah,
not
they're
hunting
like-
for the food.
Yeah, massively like
They're house cats.
obese.
They're
They're
just
not
angry
house
house
Tiger.
cats.
I want a tiger.
Jesus
They're angry.
Christ.
They're angry,
Did you
almost
read that?
rideable house cats.
Did you
Wait,
read
what?
that picture I posted?
Smoking Socks donated $4
Yeah,
and
man.
99 cents through Super Chat. Hello, Richard.
Alright.
First
You
of all,
just posted
you're
just
a
now?
father. How do you feel about our
Yes.
children?
Get into a battle.
About
Honestly, it scares
2
the shit
minutes
out of me
ago.
sometimes.
Okay.
Scares the shit
Guess
out
what,
of me too,
everybody?
dude.
Oh.
Sucks.
I'm going riding tomorrow.
But you just
Crows
gotta
are
take it one
protected
day
by
at
a
a time,
mandatory
you know?
bird.
Yeah,
Hey, under the eye. The crow
So you just
may
find a bird?
go without
they can't just
a federal
they can't deal with
permit
being banned.
when
They can't lose their money income for even a week. But the reality is, they are. This
livestock.
is
Apparently
fucking-
ducks
Wildlife
are
boy.
also listed
Miles, it's
under
not enough to actually like, lift
and
them up.
Such a
cocoons.
numbers
Set for life, but enough to keep them
matters
comfortable
to
and fat for
a
Comfortable
health
fat.
hazard
like a couple
and
years.
other
And when it all comes down
state
to it,
requires
Fuck the
permit
Malta.
the breeds ordering the
Oh no
fucking
shit.
non-stop Like no
I know that.
no need to have activity.
I
Yeah, they're
mean,
not domestic.
He's going to be dead.
I feed one.
Like the health
He comes to
problems
my
he's
house
gonna be
like
dead.
every
It's because
day. I
they
leave
want to
out
make him-
because
his
I feed the squirrels. I get walnuts, like a bag of walnuts for like I don't know, 2 pounds for like 15 bucks.
Oh, you should
I
not
just-
feed squirrels, because then they'll never leave.
They hyper reproduce.
She's been coming back for like I don't know, probably the same squirrel's probably been coming there for the past 5 years. I mean, she's sick. I mean, she like comes by, she like nibbles at my cat, like you know, from a distance with the noise. And I got this little tray, and I put it out my window, and there's a garage behind me, so I put it in the gutter. And she goes and get that, and then she eats. I feed the hummingbirds. I have this little thing hanging down, like the little metal thing that covers your windows, so the rain can't come in.
And that's just how it is.
And I have hummingbird feeder there, and then downstairs I have regular bird feeders. Because you can't put a hummingbird and a bird feeder next to each other, because the bigger birds will try to kill the hummingbirds. And so we have wild parrots, believe it or not. There's a pet store that burned down, I think, like 20 years ago. So they come and eat. I put like dried fruits and shit for them. And then the crow comes and pecks on my window, and I just feed the crow some like birdseed stuff and everything, and put out I mean, I don't know if it's a he or she, but I know that it'll go and eat like what other animals eat, but it seems like it wants to be to itself. We have a couple of ravens too that come and eat on the property as well.
You know what's funny?
Parrots are very invasive. They can like thrive anywhere.
They also burrow.
These fuckers come in groups. When they come in as in 50. Even me being partially deaf with my hearing aids out, I can hear them in the tree. Wah, 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 wah. I'm like, Jesus Christ. And then they like to come to my window. I try to always catch it on video, but they always come to my window and they'll have the fucking beak on my window. My cat will come up there and start hissing and like meow. And then they'll antagonize my cat, and then they'll fly away, they'll come back. But now they just stare at each other.
I can outright tell you guys right after one episode of Smart.
But sometimes I wake up and I'm like, what the fuck is that? And I looked over and fucking dumbass bird is sitting there.
He said, Phil, our viewers and our fans are just
Well, yeah.
Yeah, I got about like 9 squirrels that come up on the tree
Like, dude,
where
you have,
my
like,
house
some
is at. Kind of cool. Remind me
Spender
of
cock
living
that
in
whole
nature
fucking
back in Michigan.
Vegas trip they did with like hookers and shit like that.
I'd rather be in nature than be around people. I mean, I don't mind being around people, but I prefer animals over people. There's a possum that comes in my yard. I saw her last year with a bunch of babies. And then there's a skunk that comes back there. I usually leave like lettuce, a ball of lettuce or something.
Oh, I snapped a picture of there were like crows hanging out. We were eating outside on the water, and I put on a side chat. I got a picture of a crow like taking off.
I'll take it.
Oh my god.
I'm the pants pisser.
Alright, thank you.
$4.99 in super chat. Hey, it's me again. Now look here. Let me explain what I want. Frying an egg.
Buckle up, everybody.
Bagel, hamburger,
Banana,
hamburger,
banana.
club, fishing, flag, skateboard, golf flag, fishing, salamander.
Bananas and cucumber are like they're just like the same shape that tastes really I'm sticking to
I understand. Oh, that's pretty sick. You got it like right behind me.
Yeah.
That chick looks like she's putting something in her mouth or picking.
Well, it was
picking
a restaurant.
Yeah. This is funny because
She Shirley, hey, I'm coming to town. Let's grab a bite.
Well, yeah.
Actually, I can edit that all out, made that chick disappear. Check this out. Hold on a second.
It's not horrible judge of character. He just says bad character and doesn't care.
Don't have his message in the card. One fucking basically make it dead. Removes even his closest friends. He's like a god kind of being. He worshipped like a god. He worshipped goblins like a god when I did, right? And even he betrayed because, frankly, he wants to get that to die young, and that's not gonna happen. The more money he can give, the closer he can get to death. That's all it's gonna do is funnel food addiction, and his inability to live up. Probably has alcohol fun too. He gets drunk on shit all the time, and
oh, I've seen that. That always like, dude, you're making fun of me.
So
taking
apparently, I haven't figured out how to use this feature yet. But apparently you can make
sloppy drunk on streams.
Something disappear out of the background and make the bird just look like it's by itself.
But genuinely, this guy will be fucking dead soon, and the more money you can give him, the more likely it is. So if you want to see the guy die, it's like it's the limitations to like keep over AFF. Like, if you give that guy money, he's just gonna spend.
Yeah, but King Cobra's not bad. Make sure you support Kino Casino.
Where'd the other guy go?
I'm here.
I'm not sorry.
The guy. They had someone else in the chat.
Son of a bitch.
In my ass.
Coming up Soul's ass. We're up his pooper.
Right up his pooper.
Wake the boys up, frying an egg.
Yeah, Rattlesnake was playing Peekaboo's bumble. Right up there.
Sandwich, pancakes, cut up meat, cheese, stuffed blackberry, sandwich.
It shot up Soul's ass like a leprechaun on bag.
Like a really wet part.
Right up Seal's crusty.
I'm gonna rip that from my stream. Especially you saying it.
Right up Seal's crusty.
He said what?
I don't know anything about him.
Crusty?
I thought he wasn't a bad guy. I just think the
I said if he got to 30 subs on my channel, I would make a crusty thing.
Cucumbers.
Not crusty, crusty.
Crusty.
I like saying I think saying right up Seal's crusty is way funnier.
But the crusty has lore.
This
shut up.
Well, now Seal's
and
crusty
like,
has.
shut up.
Blaqksheep channel is definitely dedicated to everything about my ass and something.
What's crusty?
John, I am never watching that.
Wait, with a crust? With a crusty?
No, what's a crusty?
Him and his balls.
Well, I need
With
to
a crusty,
find where I got that
like a crusty, like a crusty underwear.
No, not
Thank
a
you for
crusty,
being
a
I'm
crusty.
not trying to let it out of you.
Oh.
It's a crab pussy.
Seymour, you can go fuck yourself too. Enjoy.
My God. I'm trying to edit this picture and
This
get
is too
it
good, bro.
Talk about crab
Between
pussy.
this and his documentary, yes.
Well, it's a Thursday. Right.
Yes. In between.
I
yes.
know.
I'm finding where I found that at, and then I'm just gonna put it on the soundboard.
You want to see them get pushed over the edge.
You should.
I mean, that's insane.
And then we need to clip the other thing, put on soundboard that says right up Seal's crusty.
Oh my God, shut up. We hear this all the time and we know it's not true. Shut up, shut up. And you know he's thinking the same thing.
Sounds magical.
Shut up, Phil.
now, and we kind of see all the shit these people are involved in. I don't want to get involved in these circles. These guys were trying to push me into this shit. You know what I'm saying?
And you went into it.
To be fair, obviously I'm talking about all the shit, so it is causing more drama, and obviously there's something you can change about it, but frankly, I don't care. I want to talk shit with this guy because he pissed me off, and he made fun of me and my family, and if you want more details, I've got plenty of documented videos and go into further evidence about this shit. And I will say, all the claims I'm making, they're not fucking them out.
Voila! Holy shit! That was out of nowhere, but thank you. Gifting 10 Rich Tomorrow memberships.
This setup is so nice, Fuka. Everything's all organized and neat and not on opposite sides of the room anymore.
Whose fault is that?
Thank you.
I gotta do
Philip
that.
Burnell had a first. It was May 1st.
Amazing. And it lights up, so entertains my ADHD.
I know I've said some pretty fucked up shit about people tonight, and I'm not sorry about any of it.
Fuka, that rain filter on Splinter Cell looks like milk.
I know.
Talk about my child.
I couldn't see anything.
I reveled in your misery.
It was better when you used night vision, but
It was better when I used thermal. When I found out there was thermal in the game, I used that. Oh my god.
I finally hit somebody.
Is that why you don't want to picture online?
It's fucking annoying.
was it always like that?
I'm the paint pisser.
I don't know. I never played through the game.
Yes, you are.
Plus, I realized I didn't change my title until after the stream.
Listen.
You know what? There's another game you could play after after this game. After Splinter Cell. You ever played the Max Payne games?
I already played them.
Oh damn.
All
right. What about Stranglehold?
Also, fun fact.
Have you played
I have it.
Feels Crusty?
Oh my god.
And for the audience,
It's never gonna end now.
Nope.
Well, what I heard
No, not while I breathe.
Don't forget to add. Don't forget to buy the Icy Hot Paint DLC.
Someone was talking about my daughter. He's like, "Oh, making fun of disabled people's face. You don't like it? Fuck." Really? Oh, really?
Their lives.
For the record, some people are shocked right now in chat. They're like, what is going on?
Yeah, Stranglehold's a really good one.
You wanted to get back at him, Phil. Which is fine.
It was back on,
Stop
I think, the
this
PS3 360 era.
I would have.
Yeah, I bought it. It's on GOG.
You are hard right now.
Yeah.
I think it's on sale right now.
It's a great game to stream. Very old school action. Nice.
Yeah, it's John Woo.
The reason why I stopped with the shirt off
A lot of
for
bullet.
the memberships is that I would just be
A lot of bullet
which I
fetish right
appreciate
there.
the support of the state.
A lot of bullet
I would
fetish,
just be
like the slow-mo.
I would be Rich Tomorrow, the topless streamer.
I enjoyed that a lot.
Listen.
Oh, I didn't get to remove the chick, but I did do this. Check this out.
Is very much into pro wrestling, and we're very excited to talk about WrestleMania.
I went to
Figure out
What the hell?
shit. I need to do.
Great show. I love that show. It's so good. It was so.
Did it not
I don't
say? Oh, I
I've
forgot
been
to
to
save it.
WrestleManias, and that was my
Duh,
favorite live
do, dumbass.
So amazing. One of the best shows I've been to live.
I
will say.
Dumbass.
Alright, check out what I did with your picture.
The young boy.
That's
Torba,
funny.
the young, innocent child Torba.
Right?
So Torba was.
It's like,
Sheep, are you listening to this Rich Tomorrow stream?
So PPP.
yeah, I'm always
definitely
listening to
that
it.
E-girl, he was trying. He was.
The degeneracy that I'm listening to right now is
hilarious.
I heard.
Was
There's
trying
something
to
about
hook up with an
Keemstar liking
underage
glazed
kid. Okay,
donuts.
all right.
He wanted to make
donuts.
Lynx's face look like a glazed donut.
Oh,
He has a
I'll
glazed
give him a
donut.
glazed donut, alright.
Fucking
I know you would.
disgusting.
Why would he want to
Capable
make her
of wiping
face
your
look
own
like
ass
a
piece
glazed
of shit.
donut?
Oh,
Well, never mind. Have you ever had that? Never mind. This.
I'm
And
a-
like,
I'm a glazed
if you don't know,
here.
if you don't know, go try it.
About PPP, 2 steps. And because
Oh
There you go.
wait, I get it now. I get it now. Listen, my brain is not firing on all cylinders, okay?
That's just fine by me.
yeah. Apparently,
Someone clip that.
leaked that Keem wanted to fuck her.
Jesus.
And he was
Or
okay
something
with
like
that.
that.
I am gonna date
I
somebody.
think
who's
she
trying to hook up
pissed
with an
off Rich a
underage kid.
little bit though too.
No, it's like so you can even say, well, it was way in the past.
Maybe.
Maybe you didn't know. Maybe she didn't tell him. But like,
I found
you
it.
know, he was in the circles.
He fucking knew. Come on.
Found it.
I'm the pants pisser.
No.
Well, one sec
No,
here.
dude.
I'll be right
Rich
back.
tomorrow is here to
Can we
stay.
change the channel name back to Low Cow Basement? I've been a bit sad ever since it changed. I'm willing to negotiate down to it.
I mean, I love Rich, but he's got to stop using
Because
Lauren as
YouTube
a
will
shield
get
so
pissed
much.
if I keep changing the name too.
How so?
Because he's like, I commented on Lynx's photo, and I was literally with Lauren, pissed drunk in a hotel. And it's like, okay, and?
He wouldn't.
I'm not
care.
commenting on some other chick's photo.
I mean, it's kind of weird to comment on somebody, like another chick's like photo, like when it's like a, you know, your comments.
While you're in the same room with your wife?
Yeah.
That's kind of, no.
Unless she's into it. Some chicks are.
I don't think she is. Though. Yeah, but she isn't.
I highly doubt.
Yeah, but Phil, you got to
Yeah.
not to this degree right away.
Considering like the messages that she sent to
they
like.
had a bunch of people that watch him.
So
We
they
really
go
just
things
did that to
weird
each other.
Friends, and I need clap.
We really just clapped each other, really.
You would have let if he could peek find his penis. You would have let
That's
him
fucking funny.
fucking yes, you would be thanking him while he was
Me
out.
and the other fucking, like, aircraft carrier just clapped each other really quick.
Clap your cheeks.
Nah, we just, like, went head to head against each other on a run. On a bombing
Was
run.
it crusty?
It was very crusty.
Yeah, Phil's go-to defense. Is
He hit me just as I was hitting him.
Oh, the computer is meant to
So
overheat.
it's not that
No, it's
funny.
not.
We just gobbled
I didn't
each
know. I
other.
was just going by my audience. It's my audience's fault that I couldn't take 2 seconds to look up the specs of the computer.
I'm just playing MLB The Show right now, grinding.
Long term, you're gonna get wrapped up in shit you don't want to get wrapped up in, and I kept saying, don't
I
worry.
like playing the
I got
baseball game.
control
It
of
makes me
If
happy.
they ever push me into something I don't want to do,
Playing
they're
the
gonna know that
stats.
I'm not gonna do it. And look what
Playing
happened.
the money ball.
Handcraft.
No, I
over.
play Diamond Dynasty, which
Oh, fuck, man. Really?
MLB has the best mode when it comes to getting good cards. Like, there are cards that you need more stubs to pay for, but they put out so many programs you can get them. But I'm just good at the game, and I hit a lot of home runs. So I like
taking
the
a shit
crack of the
or
bat.
something feels like, what are you doing?
No,
buddy?
I said, who drinks this shit?
Your
Hold
mom.
on, here. This tastes like ass.
Does it taste crusty?
Yes, it tastes crusty. Fucking, I never had like coffee that tastes like fucking chalk ass. Oh, my tongue is all building. Yeah. Gross.
Oh.
Yeah.
I'm going on that date tomorrow. Fucking.
99 cents through Super Chat.
Yeah. Kind
Fuck.
of nervous.
The Ducks videos on film.
We watched him on
Well, just, you know, don't be a perv and don't be crusty.
I'm not gonna be a perv or crusty.
Yeah, you're already being dealt a winning hand. I mean, you did stand up to her in front of a guy that pulled a gun on you.
That's true. I mean, I get nervous going on dates because I can't hear very well in the restaurant. I mean, I got these cool new hearing aids now that I can like put out. I'm gonna test it tomorrow. We're supposed to block out like all the sound except for the person that's sitting in front of you, so hopefully it works. Because a lot of days went sour in my life before I had these hearing aids, and I only had these with the recent person I was with.
Favorite position?
That's not here, but I never tested it with her because I always just read her lips and she was loud enough. But I just hope that I can have
Yeah,
a decent. a decent conversation with her.
Your level 666
So we
podcast,
text, but I
you
don't
had
text
this
as
big
much. It's
elaborate
just because I'm
plan the whole
busy.
time.
Like I
Now
don't.
all
And
of a
plus,
sudden, like-
I want to like talk a lot because then when I see her, then I'll have nothing to talk about. You know what I'm saying? So I better just save it until you meet, because if you just text all the time, what's the point? You know what I'm saying? But I'm taking her to a really nice place in Hollywood. It's like a lot of places where celebrities and shit go to. The fancy restaurant. I have a friend. I have a friend that
There's crusty
works there,
everywhere.
knows the owner. So
Phil
I got
sucked,
reservation because of that.
Which
I mean,
could apply to
it
PvP
basically came
as well,
because of this
but-
job, honestly. But so I'm just gonna like impress her, I guess, that way.
There you go.
So I'm gonna wear like kind of like a suit kind of thing. Not really, but it's like this place is mandatory to dress nice. You have to dress. You can't dress casual.
You're the guy who just said.
So I gotta go to my barber
you'll need
tomorrow
friends
for him to
because
do
you
my
have a
hair
wife.
and shit, line up my beard, everything. Look nice, like a human being, instead of a werewolf that's just walking around all night.
Whoa.
And then my
That's funny.
depression, first like it was a part of an endless cycle. You feel depressed, you do fucked up things that ruin your life. You feel more depressed, and it just feeds itself. Maybe that's what it is. I don't know. I'm not a psychologist, alright? But
How the hell did you guys do it? Did you guys use AI for that?
Let him talk.
What?
That voice? The
Oh,
fake
no, that's-
Rusty?
No, that's
Oh,
just
this
the
guy's
video I
really
found.
just wants to tell him to
I
shut the
found the
fuck up
crusty
right now.
from.
And
Oh, okay, okay.
when he goes too far and actually insults
Yeah,
then he knows. Maybe that's
I
what it
mean,
is. Maybe
I ain't looking to hook up or anything, but if it happens, it happens. I don't care. I know a spot over there.
That's why he's so angry at her.
No, dude, it was just because you're a weirdo and you were like, oh, it's gay to hang out with another friend.
I don't
with
take
another
people to
dude
my
that's
house.
My friend, no, Phil, it's not gay.
I gotta
Yes,
know
just
them
remember-
first. What's up?
Don't be silly.
Just be crusty.
You're not supposed to take
Ragusa.
first
Who's Adam
dates to your house.
Well, I never did before. I always take
It
first
rings
date
a
to
bell.
hotels,
I'm
but I
not
don't let
sure.
anybody know where I live until 6 months after they know me.
Oh my
Know
god.
me. I mean, it's either in the
Is
car,
that
in the
where we were
hotel,
going with it? But sure,
in the
that's where we're
bathroom.
headed.
Remember, Seals, just don't be silly.
Remember, Steels.
Wrap your willy.
Exactly. That's what I was about to say.
No, I mean, if the magic happens, it happens, right? Like, I'm not gonna
The
say no.
Yeah, the magic is supposed to like end at the end of the encounter, not like take a trip to, you know, to
Downtown.
urgent care.
Just remember, don't
You're not
do
supposed to have
anything you
lingering
to explain-
magic.
Hold on. Just remember, don't do anything you have to explain to a paramedic.
We're so sorry. Oh, my fish got stuck up there. No, I'm just joking.
Hey, Bill, you ever see the Whitest Kid You Know sketch where the bicycle is rode the bicycle up to the guy's asshole?
Sticks with it and does something.
Where's the bicycle? Oh, where's the handlebars? Oh, it's in there.
You know what? And you can say we're talking shit about it.
That's one of the best sketches they did.
Well, I'm not gonna lie. One thing that gets me excited about her is her Russian accent.
How can I go so boring and so fascinating?
These will teach.
Nah, it doesn't sound like
Yeah,
that.
like it's amazing because watching
Nah, she's got a cute Russian accent,
But, like,
and I like
watching
it.
it, like-
And
like
the
a
cool thing
stream
is,
from beginning to end where
she
you don't
speaks
just get
fluent
the
Russian,
highlights.
which is really good.
It's
So
like, oh god, no.
Frankly, talk shit about Phil's life.
Oh,
Oh,
you know what
God.
they say?
you already get what the crossplay. You already get what the crossplay is gonna be for this shit. So I ain't gonna go in details, but
Not okay. It's
Yeah,
not
Maybe
fucking-
later.
You're gonna slightly
It's just
puncture her
simple,
concept.
especially if you're even somewhat representing us.
Maybe.
Especially someone who doesn't consistently the white
You know what
people.
my favorite Whitest Kid You Know sketch was?
I
What?
feel like
Like, long form sketches they did
really want-
was the gallon of PCP.
Oh, that
That one
great.
was funny.
I like the one. It's like one with the bosses, and they were well, it's one with the CEOs, and they're firing like they put a sniper on the tower over there. What? I put a sniper on their building over there.
Oh yeah,
Shit,
he's trying to ask for like vacation time.
Yeah, he was trying to ask for vacation time. They sent him Timmy, and he gets shot.
But no, my general rule is I don't let people at my house, even just friends or anybody, know where I live until I know them for like 6 months or longer, like in person. Like if I met somebody at work and hung out a couple times, like I wouldn't let anybody in my house.
Yeah, nihilist. Yep.
I'm Pod. I'm doing the sub goal for the end of the month.
For making an image of.
So the reward will be. I don't do goals, but it'll be pretty funny. I'll play Splinter Cell Convention. Splinter Cell Double Agent on the Wii. Nunchuck and all. And nunchuck, Wii remote, and everything.
I'm not.
What, you gonna torture yourself?
And then also, I will add a Krusty redeem to the. Oh god. Like he'll maybe like throw a crab at me or throw a crab on my head. Or something.
I'm
and I'll say
plain Splinter Cell
because it's like
with the Wii is a torture. I did that shit back in the day and it was horrible.
I'll tell you what was horrible. Okay. There was this
yes.
Whitest Kid You Know sketch. And it's just like one of those ones that starts out kind of like a family bit and just slowly devolves into madness. There's three brothers, and then one of them ends up getting a nail gun to the head.
Sounds like a point about to start.
And it ends.
Got offended
with like
it ends with Steele's crusty butthole.
When
ew.
He had to prove himself to fucking random trolls on the internet.
Ah. Puka, do you know which one I'm talking about? It's the one where they bring him back with the Necronomicon, and then the parents talk about having a frosted turd.
No.
I thought you were watching the film.
Man, having a crusty asshole would suck. I mean, there's gotta be a lot of dryness if you shit and then white.
Oh god!
He said he's above talking about me.
It's like a popsicle that got hard with the chocolate stuff on it.
Okay.
I'm above.
Robo started it, so I'm just finishing it.
I didn't start it.
I'd be bored to fucking tears.
Yeah, you did. You did my crusty asshole.
No, I didn't start it. I just ran with it. Different.
There was
technically Fuka started the whole crusty stuff today.
No,
crusty.
Hold on. I don't know if y'all ever played Star Trek Online, but there was this guy who named his ship Mother Teresa's Crusty Butthole.
All right.
I will say this, Phil. So I do a lot of drama.
I would have thought for sure that would have got pinged by the censors, but
I will say this. Sometimes the drama drags you into it.
And the top player this month, coming from the SS Mother Teresa.
Right. So
Mother Teresa's getting crusty.
That's fucking hilarious.
Alright, I'm gonna head off for the night, guys.
Let's go.
Have a good
night. See you in 25 minutes.
Make sure you guys have your crusties open tonight.
Oh no!
That's how you get them to start smelling.
There's nothing that he can say about me that he himself.
The whole room is gonna be stink up. Good, wear a gas mask.
Sheep, I'm in awe at this level of degeneracy. Honestly, I am.
Yeah, if you do the human centipede, you're wearing an ass mask.
Oh,
dude, that's one of the movies that I couldn't watch all the way through because I was just traumatized by like I watched a lot of disturbing things in my life, but that movie was just something else. Like, just watching another person shit in another person's mouth. South Park have made it better, but fuck, dude, holy shit.
Oh no! I ate a cuttlefish!
Phil, you were
Hang
the one
on,
trying
Ka.
to talk to him.
I'm about to shit my asshole!
We saw the DMs. Stop.
I believe in you!
Right now.
Yeah, it's just projection. The last person that was on the end of the person in that movie, with all the pus coming out of the face. Oh my god. I don't know.
It doesn't matter how rich you are.
Like, one motherfucker sat at the drawing board and go, what can we make disturbing today? Oh, I know. Sew another person's mouth to another person's asshole.
On a stream, that's not a measure of success in life. Maybe it's a measure of success in
And to be honest, if it was just me, I would just rip my face off that person's asshole and just take the fucking loss of fucking being all whatever fucked
You
up.
have an opportunity, but you got to make that change. I was willing to be friends with the guy, you know.
You even have to walk around with some asshole at the lip.
Like, sit there like a fucking puppy. Willing. You were desperate.
Dude, you imagine if your lip looked like someone's asshole?
That's enough of that.
I mean, technically, they said the lip and the asshole is the same skin.
You know, I can't stop.
Do you really believe that?
Whatever's mentally deficient up here.
Yeah, I do, because they said, your eyelids are the same as your fucking, well, for a guy's foreskin on his penis, I guess.
So if I went from like noon to 3 a.m.
Same
You believe
similarity.
everything. You believe everything that you hear.
I believe everything that's stupid, yes.
You think about it.
Okay. I mean,
I don't believe everything I hear. I just believe if it sounds stupid and it sounds funny, I believe it.
That's funny.
But no, I don't believe everything
Right,
that I
wanna
hear. It's
see
just stupid shit.
this
Because
guy's
I like
video
to
on him.
think of a world that's not real,
What was it
so I can make
called,
myself
though?
feel better.
So you like think of worlds where like buttholes and lips have the same type of skin?
Yes. Because, I mean, think about it. Okay. So if you think about it in real life.
I'm not gonna think about it.
No, look. You put chapstick on your lip, right? But if you get a hemorrhoid,
No.
you gotta put like this chapstick thing up there to lubricate it to make it like not be
No.
the way it is. So
No.
it's kind of similar.
No.
No.
Down
There it
seal.
is.
I'm not a
Down.
dog.
I'm gonna get the newspaper and I'm gonna bop
I'm
you on
gonna
the
bop you
nose
in the
with
back
it.
of that.
Okay. Robo's gonna have a
feel
squirt
it.
bottle and squirt me with water.
Oh Jesus.
Bag.
I do
That
have
and-
one actually.
No.
Okay.
I don't. My cats are well behaved. They don't do stuff like that. They don't do anything. Actually, to be honest, they're the most well behaved. Most well-behaved cats I ever had in my entire life. They never attacked my feet when they were kittens. They never break stuff or do anything or chew on anything. They just like they play with their toys, and it's weird because like I'll put the toys away and they'll put them out, but then they'll somehow bring them back close to the basket where the toy basket at. I never had a cat that are like, and I didn't even train them. They just like well-behaved, good cats.
He's doing the Jesse Van.
They don't scratch
I'm
anything
Jesse
except for the scratching
Ventura,
pose.
and these are conspiracy
And
theories.
they chill with me and shit.
I'm gonna have a conversation with your cat. Tell him to do bad.
Yeah, right. My cat won't listen to you.
How
My
do
cats
you
are
know?
like, my cats are loyal. They're like, and plus they don't like people, other people. They'll like just run under the bed.
Hello. How you doing there?
Hello.
How are you doing tonight?
Cut yourself, Jimmy.
Why does this sound like you're really close to the microphone?
Deep
Oh,
throating.
nice, he is.
No.
Because being farther away is crusty.
Humiliate themselves.
Oh yeah, definitely very crusty.
laid out bare.
Yeah.
He was
I've been slowly working on my room.
So it's probably 65% this fucking this e-girl.
1 year later, you finally get everything organized.
No, I'm just waiting on 2 outlets to be done, and then I'll just finish everything up because I don't want to start putting
That
stuff
was the guy.
like Funko Pops up and everything.
Why are you fucking homeless now?
And then proceed to have to move the whole entire Funko Pop shelf because they need to get to a plug or something.
Wow, you got
the figurine shelf is in front of a plug that I need for the Wi-Fi, so I still got to.
I may have to have this guy on the show.
I still got to
Phil could
worry
pretend
about
that he
that,
doesn't, but I
so,
do.
Yeah.
Nice. Gotcha. Are you using your phone again?
I'm on my PC.
Oh, okay. Well, if you have your camera on, I don't see it because, yeah.
Blaqksheep.
What?
Omar wanted to know if you'd be willing to do like a prop hunt thing one of these days.
A what?
On a Black Ops prop hunt, like on Black Ops 6 or on Cold War or something.
He hates PP.
I
hate PP.
We could definitely talk about it. I don't play Black Ops, but we can talk about it.
Yeah. Do you still have Cold War or something like that?
I have 06. BO6.
Yeah, BL6. Oh, that would Cold War would be 05.
Oh. BO5.
Yeah. It was Black Ops Cold
What's
War.
up, Doxter?
They didn't call it BL5, but it basically was BL5.
It's that good.
Yeah. Imagine.
Oh, yeah, so
as
as I start saying the stupid things in Russia, it's gonna be like dirty words. I'm definitely gonna learn some shit.
Fuck up, Phil.
And today's show is about.
She said she'll teach me anything I want in Russia, so I'm gonna ask. 1 second. What?
Wait, that's your girlfriend in Russia or something?
Oh, you weren't here, I don't think. So some guy attacked some girl. Just to make it short, long story short, I got a gun pointed to my face.
Oh yeah, I remember now.
Okay. Well, I'm going on a date with her. She's a Russian chick. And I think she's really into it, because I was like, dude, why do you like me? I was like, you know, I mean, besides me sticking up for her, but she's like, well, you just look cute in your little outfit with all your gadgets and everything. And I was like, oh, I see what it is now. So she's got a fantasy for like military stuff. Yeah. So I asked her, I want to learn Russian. Not me. I do not want no surprise. I mean, bottom line is, she said she'll teach me Russian and anything I want to learn. So I think it's gonna be cool. But I'm not getting into details what I have fantasized about, but I'm pretty sure you guys can already picture it. But
we know what your fantasy is. We know what you got.
To go biddies? To go biddies?
No. I want her to dress like a teacher and teach me Russian.
And fist your asshole?
Oh no, there ain't nobody fisting my asshole.
We are not going to be visiting against you.
All I gotta say is I sound super happy tomorrow night, or like any day in the near future, and I just sound very like, you're gonna know.
It's right next to you. Holy shit.
I hope she can make me see the stars of heaven. That's all I gotta say.
So you want her to choke you?
Oh no, I don't want to choke me. I mean, I want to see heaven just by being happy. Volcano explode in the most bizarre way.
All right.
Everyone, pray for my wallet next month.
Do you want to play with the
what about
fun
next
pads?
month?
So, okay. So for everyone who knows, I'm going to an expo next month. I talked about it. What?
Is it Frosty?
It's Aquachella. It's Aquachella, a aquarium expo.
Oh, jeez. Really?
Yeah.
Oh, God.
So I'm going there next month, and I was looking up videos about it and everything, and there's some rare fish there, and some that would actually be really
Yeah,
great
it was
for
a
my
big
tank.
ass cartridge.
But the price is cool. So, and some plants that'd be really great for my tank. So,
I hope you don't end up on the internet with a dick in your
Stop talking about
fish.
Nobody wants to hear about the space between your nuts and your ass.
yeah, seals. But yeah,
I'm
so
not gonna be the one that's in the aquarium with a fish on my dick on the internet everywhere.
What the hell? What the hell? Seals, where the fuck did that come from?
His brain.
Have you ever seen a picture of Happy Fisherman? That's gonna be you at the expo. I'm fucking with you, dude.
I know you're fucking with me. But nah. What the hell?
So, Seals, I have a question for you.
What?
Does this Russian chick, does she have, let's just say, assets that you appreciate, that you think you would enjoy?
I couldn't tell because she was wearing a baggy jersey and baggy clothes that day, like hip-hop style. But either way, I do have a thing for international women with different assets, so this is going to be one of those things that hits the market for me, so it's like a plus. And anything, I can always buy silicone stuff that is like a shirt to put on and make it happen, and then if it comes to a relationship, I can always buy some pairs of jugs.
Hey, whatever makes you happy.
That's why we live in California with good plastic surgeons, and we can always go to Turkey.
Yep.
I would gonna also say there's probably I was also doing research and talking to my local aquarium as I was picking up some plants and everything. There's a beautiful dwarf cichlid that I absolutely love. That's like $20 that I'm gonna throw in my tank with 3 female betas.
That's cool.
Yeah, tank will be, and plus instead of 30 fish, I'm probably going to do 40. That's the max I'm going to do in that tank.
Nice. Oh, and Dogster, to answer your question, I don't think so because she only weighs like 100 pounds and she's like 5'2", so and if she does, it'd be very surprising.
Oh, you never know.
So. I don't know. Like I said, she had baggy. But
no, you're going to say no offense, Seals. You're going to crush her.
Oh, I know. That's why I can't be on Hug, because I'll be like a whale on a fucking toothpick.
But like people be like running to the toilet.
So it's highly edited.
Oh, it'd be like the movie The Blob, and she's just gonna go right inside me.
I thought it was all in one.
Can you imagine?
You won't have to wait for a happy ending.
Not the happy ending Seals one.
Well,
I told her I feel like I'm Jabba Hutt next to her, and she laughed and she's like, "Why are you so hard on yourself?" And I was like, "I don't know, 'cause I'm a fat bastard." I was like, "Look at you, you're skinny and hot." And I was like, "How the hell do you want to talk to me?" But it's like I said, it's because of the outfit I was wearing, and she told me, like, well, she gave me details, but I ain't gonna get details because Blaqksheep is live streaming, and I don't think everybody wants to hear it either. But
yeah, it's a Valor.
So.
Well, don't question it, man. Just accept. Just enjoy it. I mean, yeah.
I'm gonna try it. I'm gonna see what happens, see how it goes. I mean, the worst scenario could be is that she might lose interest going on a date and saying that's it, we can be friends or whatever, then I'll be like, okay, whatever, I don't care. But I don't really think that's the case, because I've been hinting with multiple, with multiple different things, and not only that, but because I don't text back right away, I think she's getting more anxious. Because I hate to say this, I'm not trying to be mean, and bro, don't take it offensive when I say it, but chicks love it when you don't like respond right away. Like for some reason it drives them more. But you got to do it to a point.
It's just they find it really boring if you're just like a puppy dog that's always texting back right away.
What the fuck are we watching?
Yeah.
Yeah,
they get the ick.
It's not that they love it when you don't. It's just that if you do the opposite, they're like, ew, gross. He's like too intimate.
Yeah, like they'll be like, you're too needy or you're too, like, you know, so you gotta do it, and then you gotta do it at a perfect time. You can't do it like too long or too short. Like you gotta do it, it's gotta be a good point of time.
Oh, he's definitely doing like, I mean, he's like probably half the size, if not less than he is now.
So I have a Facebook, you know, I've got,
so,
what do I have? I had a Snap.
Well, just, you know,
I've
play it by your...
normie tier.
Hell,
whatever you wanna call it.
is she young? Like, is she like 30s?
29.
Okay.
29. All right, she's legal.
Very.
Very. Yeah.
She's the same age as my sister, so
I mean, like, I've already.
as long as she's not younger, I'm good with that.
There's this girl I messaged on the dating app, Plenty of Fish. I haven't been on this ever, but you know,
Plenty of Fish.
I know, fuck that site. It was stupid. I'm off it now. I've been off dating sites for like the past 2 months. I just haven't, you know, but that's neither here nor there. But I spoke with her and she's like,
oh, this is getting
right. So I messaged her and she's like, you know, like maybe like 2 messages, and she's like, oh, you have the same name as my brother, so that's kind of weird. So I wish you the best of luck. I want to get off the site. I was like, okay, like that's. I have the same name as your brother, so what? Like, but I went on like, I mean, I wasn't like religiously on. I just like went on just for half a second. I saw she was still on. I was like,
they do. They want you to shut up.
She's like, oh, I want to get off this site. Guys are assholes. I'm like, well, I'm not. Like, you can talk to me. And she's like, no.
Who is this guy they're showing? Is this God?
He has the same name as my brother, so it's kind of weird. I'm like, okay. That's what qualifies as weird, then okay.
Social media has taught women to have this long list of check boxes, and you know, if there's one check box that they can't check, it's like game over.
Oh, that is God. Okay.
Well, I barely spoke with her. Like, it was like 2 messages. Like, she just was like, you seem nice, but you have the same name as my brother, so like, I don't want to talk to you. Like, that's like.
You failed one of the check boxes.
That makes no sense. It's like so dumb. That's like saying, oh, you have the same name as a girl I used to date. I don't want to date you. Like, that's so dumb. Like, who the hell cares? Like, a name's a name. What about personality? Does that not matter anymore? Like,
a lot of things they check off are things you can't control, like your height and like your fucking hairline, dick size, like.
Dick size.
It is what it is. Yeah, it is what it is. So.
You know what?
You know.
What you gonna do?
Yeah, I get off and everyone gets on.
I'll get this guy on the show.
Yeah, I mean,
because there's pieces here that I don't understand. You know what I'm saying? This is brilliant. I'm not knocking it.
It's because I'm here. I'm just joking.
Sector.
I mean, I agree with Vape in a lot of ways, but I think the only reason this in favors to me in this situation, it's just I happen to be at the right place at the right time, and I guess, you know, they also say when things happen, it's usually when you least expect it.
Well, also, like, I mean, in a way, I mean, I don't know. You briefly told me about the situation. I don't know, you know, but you essentially, like, I would say saved her life if the guy had a gun. You know, again, I don't know the whole situation. Don't have to rehash it, but like, women find that attractive because it's like you know, protected her from, you know, so.
Me and Daddy would like to get up and you can make her laugh, or
yeah,
you protect her in some way, which
yeah, I mean,
or if you're a bad boy,
you protected her from somebody, and so that's
a normal
is an attraction that, and she's also was attracted to, you know, probably is attracted to people in uniform. So yeah, it probably worked out in your favor that you happened to be at the right place at the right time, and you know, was able to protect her. And she's like, oh, this is, you know, this guy
I'm gonna get back to my normal time.
was able to protect me when, you know, and she probably feels safe, like, you know, like women in some cases, you know, don't necessarily care about how a guy looks. It's how they can make him feel, and you know, it's not necessarily like the muscular. Like if you're, you know, I'm not saying big and like fat, but if you're like a bigger, I know you're a bigger dude in general, but like just the size, it's like she can feel safe with you because she knows not only did you, because she was a random stranger. So imagine, not that, you know, I mean, we'll see what happens after y'all go on a date and stuff, but let's say y'all get in a relationship, like, she probably feels safe around you, and that's what she is drawn to. It's not, I mean, she's attracted to you physically, obviously, but like, it's less about, yeah.
She said also American culture is very different. She said I was very nice to her when I hold the door open. And she said just the way I talked to her, being polite, because American culture is completely different. Because you gotta remember, she's from Russia, so the culture thing of like treating women is different, and what they look for is completely different than what it is here.
Yeah. So that's probably, you know, so you had a lot of things in, you know, to your advantage, and so I mean, yeah, and also probably right place, right time. You know, and so I mean, that's good, man. I'm glad that, you know, I didn't, you know, when you told me, I didn't know that it, you know, went as far as a date, but hey, man, like, fuck yeah, that's awesome.
Well, she's the one that I didn't ask her. She's the one that asked me, can we hang out?
That's even better. That's even better.
So,
like,
I didn't even have to make the initiative.
I still have to say I love this stuff.
Yeah.
Oh.
So,
green thumbnail.
I mean,
so
you definitely got, like, that's definitely a benefit for sure. Like,
well, the thing is, I guarantee you, if I was out in the sun and working during the day, I would have more shots with so many things. I mean, I'm a big dude, but I'm not ugly. I mean, well, I mean, I could be. When I wake up in the morning, I scare myself in the mirror too, but, anyways, I mean, I mostly got hit up on by a lot of females because I'm bad boy looking. Because, you know, I have tattoos all over, I dress like a metalhead, like, in public. I used to work out, so that was another thing. Not now, but I still get stopped by, like, women all the time. I like your tats and stuff, and start touching my arm and stuff. I'm like, the fuck, who are you, and why are you touching me? But, I never usually get the hint. I just thought, oh, they're just checking my tat out, and that's it. But I think it's another type of
more than your tat out.
Yeah, I guess when I got tattoos, I never got tattoos for anybody to get anybody's attention either. I got tattoos because I got tattoos for me, because I want a tattoo, because I want what I want on my body and how I want to modify myself.
Wait,
not
he's
because
he's
you know
still losing his
whatever.
mind over her saying
So
9 or 90? Come on.
yeah. But I mean, I'm not really expecting much from this. If some booty action happens, that's a plus. If it doesn't happen, it's whatever. It doesn't have to happen. If it's just dinner and having a conversation or whatever. But I am gonna watch her body language, how she talks to me, because I'll tell if she's into me or not.
I mean, he's already.
Just they'll play with the
Well, it seems like
hair,
she's
the
already
way.
Yeah. It sounds like she's
but
already
I'll
into
see.
you. It's the initiative.
But I'll see without the outfit, because now it's gonna be different. We're like, you know, how my conversation is with her, because it can turn off a girl easily. I can say one thing wrong, and it's like, yeah, I'm just not into you anymore. So I just gotta be careful, you know, being stupid with saying the wrong thing.
Just don't give it
I'm gonna give it a hick in her ass.
Oh.
We're back.
He started like texting her every morning, saying good morning, like something like that. Wow. Too. But that also depends on the person.
Yeah, he really does.
I already kind of figured it out. She's like a small town girl kind of thing. You could tell that she's not from a big city. And I didn't want to ask her a lot of questions because I want to save it when I go on a date, because I don't want to like go on a date and then we have nothing to talk about because we fucking text each other about everything. Because then at that point it's just like, what's the point? So,
true.
From what I get, she seems like a small town.
Yes, I'm live.
She's
right
family
now.
oriented. She said that I kept remembering that when she's like, oh, you know, I don't want my mother to worry that her daughter died or anything like that. And
personally, like,
you know, I love.
I think it's
Go ahead.
damaging if you like.
Yes, I have been
spend time in
streaming.
a relationship and spend multiple
Because I'm a fucking
time on, like texting or being online. Like, texting or communicating should be in the
If I
process
hurt
of
you,
meeting
it's
up.
not on me.
Like, it shouldn't be just like, oh, let's
Yes,
just
it is.
text for
You don't-
hours.
Oh, I can't.
everything. Like,
Ben, if you can't control yourself,
Yeah,
this
that
is
gets
why you
old.
should be in prison.
yeah,
It
gets
depends,
old,
though.
and you're missing out on all the body language.
If I hurt you, it's
and
not
all
on me. Yes, it
the-
is.
all the messages
There's no
you could be
motion.
receiving. Yeah.
There's no motion. Like, you can give emojis and all that, but there's no motion. And so, like, I get what you're saying, because there's no connection. Because that means she could text 50 other dudes while she's texting you. And it's all the same.
Yeah.
Like, I'm not saying that the person is, but I'm just saying, if it's easy to... Go ahead.
You're not having fun together. Like, you're also not having a bad time, but when you're texting,
Yeah, and look, he
you're not
gets them just like the
doing
mom,
anything
too. Like,
together.
he gets them to be obedient.
You know, you're kind of wasting your time there. You need to meet up, and then you can have fun together and
It's
have chances
insane.
to laugh together. And you know, when you're just texting, it's just so easy to run out of things to talk about.
Ah, there he goes, bringing up the mom.
Have a chance to smack it on their forehead and give it a mushroom tattoo. Okay. I had to. I'm sorry. I had to say that. But no, I get what you're saying, because I feel like technology today, it's good, but I feel like it ruins a lot of things, especially relationship. And then not only that, but it also causes relationships to be through divorce and stuff. Because if a woman has a social media, or a dude, it just depends. If you get attention from somebody else when you're having a hard time in your relationship, and then somebody keeps nitpicking your DM, and then you finally just look and then realize, like, oh, this person's catering what I want, but my partner's not, then it's just easy for them to be like, oh, well, it's just easy for me to find. It's easier today to, I mean, shit like this happened for years and years before the internet. I mean, my grandma told me stories about the milkman and the mailman and all that shit back in the day, while, you know, husbands at work and stuff, or, you know, they go in the other room on the phone and stuff like that.
The problem with social media is we're
Yeah,
only
didn't she
showing
take
each other
Adderall or something
our
like that?
most best sides. Like,
Jesus.
You know, you're not showing the entire picture. You're just, you know, curating a message, you know, in the most perfect way you can.
Sleep taken from you
but when you're like one-on-one in
would
real
like to
life,
get up
you don't have time to do that
fucking
shit.
do something in
And
life.
that's called like
It's
that's
like
being
you've been
yourself.
crucified
I find when
1,000
you're behind a keyboard, you're never really not being yourself because
Right?
you're
Homicidal
like
rage
trying
is your
to curate a
There's
message that
there's
you
a
think she
there's a
wants to
false
see.
Let's not get
there's a
Freudian.
false sense of security and anonymity.
Who's just
Yeah, I couldn't
normal.
find the right words,
And
but
Daddy's the crazy one. Okay.
Well, it also depends on the social media. Like, you know, I mean, like on here,
it's
you
all
know, I feel like
programming, man.
most everyone is
What's up,
either
Jeff? How
shared
are
something
you?
about
I got
themselves
used,
or,
little boys were
you know, maybe
both
some more than others. But
right
you know,
back.
I mean, I know
This
for my
crazy-
speaking for myself, I don't try to put on a facade or anything like, you know, like show my best quote unquote best self. I mean, obviously there's things I keep private, but that's just for, you know, privacy purposes. But you know,
Well,
but I do.
You wouldn't disclose personal information to some stranger on the street, so it's understandable that you're not going to do it with people you've never actually been in the same room with.
Yeah. The only reason why I was so open about stuff and everything here is because I actually trust y'all enough.
Well, that too. Yeah, and that's what I mean. Like, it just depends on the situation. Like, I mean, granted, like day one, I didn't, you know, spill my guts, and I'm sure most people haven't. But like the more we've, not talk. I agree with you, Vegas, but I'm saying like it depends on the social media because technically, I think Discord's different when it comes to like all the other social media, like quote unquote stuff. But
I'm
because
talking
I
mostly
do think
about
this
texting. Like, say,
I know.
you know,
Yeah.
you just met a girl and she sent you a message. You have time to decide what you're gonna say to her. When you're meeting her in real life, you have to act on the fly. So you have to just be yourself. When you're texting, you can think of the best response. You know, like you can spend 20 minutes coming up with the best response, but you're not being yourself.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, true. I mean, I know in my experience, you know, like when I'm talking to someone, I do text a lot, but it just depends. Again, it depends on the situation. I mean, there's times where, like when I go and I talk to someone, I go in with the intention of in pursuing a relationship with them. Like that's how I've always done it. I don't talk to multiple women, and for the most part, like once they know and it's like established, and there's like a understanding that there's an exclusivity to, you know, like when I've been in relationships, then yeah, it's different. But you know, that's why I've stayed away from dating sites because it's all artificial bullshit, and I'd rather just meet somebody on the, you know, not on the street, but like, you know, in other ways, and that's why I've like gone away from that.
Unexpected, like unexpected is usually the best way.
Yeah.
It's just today it's very rare because most people depend on the internet and social media for this shit. And let's be honest, dating is all meant for the female. Like, there's no benefits for dudes unless you're like a fuck toy or something, and that's it for older women. But for the most part, the internet of dating is just meant. Because obviously the female don't pay as much. It's already been proven. That's why there's a lawsuit in California about it. There's also a lawsuit that it generates for females to get more attention than a dude. It's all in favor of that, and it's been proven.
Yeah.
Because that's why they have lawsuits, and that's why all these things. Plus, not only that, but I think
Tinder just to get free meals.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean,
that's
Or was a girl who like really had not paid for like free meal in a few years or some crap like that.
I mean, it's like I saw. I was watching. I was going through like the YouTube Shorts today, and and I saw this one. It was like basically what you've been saying, Vegas, how women, you know, go on and they have these expectations, and basically heard the gist of what she was saying. Like within the first 10 seconds, I scrolled off because I'm like, this woman has no idea. But like what she was talking about, because she goes, you know, basically calling men cowards for not approaching women. And what I argued, well, I didn't argue this to her. I mean, I'm a nameless person in the comments section, but I wrote in the comments basically like, well, why don't you approach men? You know, you say you want to be equal, well then be equal. Like, what's, you know, why do you always have to be the one to be approached? Why are you calling men cowards for not approaching you when men have
Everyone's
approached?
a feminist until they're in a relationship, and suddenly they want the man to be all traditional without the rewards that a traditional relationship used to bring.
Yeah, and you know, like I'm not for like, you know, or I'm all for equality, but like to be called like what's that? And again, I know this. I'm gonna forget about this tomorrow, but like what bothered me about the video for the most, like, you know, in general was her calling men cowards and basically saying like she didn't call us state cowards. She goes, men don't have courage anymore. And you know, and it's like, well, who do you think you are that we have to be the ones to approach you when men have done that? But unless they're attractive or the woman's attracted right away, then it goes well. But if the woman is not attractive, then the guy can be perceived as a creep.
It's also pretty conceited for a woman to think that, yeah, all men must be interested in her, and yeah.
This is on another level, though.
Look,
dude.
the fact of the matter
you could have
is,
a bad parent,
you know, it might
like
not be
this,
a lack of courage. It might just be a lack of fucking interest.
Appreciate the.
Well, that too.
Well, and there's a woman I watched that encountered these girls too. They say, well, you know what? Maybe guys don't want to come to you because when you guys say, well, come to us, and then when they do, you complain and say, well, you're weird, or you're like, you see me as a sexist, or you see me as this or this. So guys don't know what to say anymore, because if they come to you, they don't know if you're gonna think that you're being sexually harassed or being looked at as like a piece of ass or something like that. So it's like, so dudes don't know how to do it. But
some people think the Me Too movement started the whole men not approaching.
He does.
But
I see him not talking about
really
dudes unless
was social
in real
media
time.
has convinced
I mean, I know he's
most
threatened to
women,
kill
not all,
but
it's convinced most women that they are 9s and 10s. So now a lot of women that are like a 5 or 6, they're all chasing these 7, 8, and 9s. And these dudes have options, so that's why they're also going around saying, "Oh, all dudes cheat, all dudes are assholes," because they're chasing the good-looking assholes.
Ben, you are. It's irrefutable. It's not even subjective.
They're able to be assholes because they have all the girls fawning over them.
Piece of insufferable.
So that leaves everyone like us that are average looking. You know, with our thumb up our ass. Like, why are we gonna approach? What are you fucking doing with me? There's no point.
Yeah,
we're not a 7 or 8.
I'm gonna say this. When I was younger, I always thought all women deserve loving. I've been with all different types, all different size, all different tallness to shortness, and everything. Even a one leg.
Get out of touch.
I mean, I just thought like, hey man, you might as well just. How I see it is. I hate to say this, but pussy is pussy.
Dude, take him up on it, Grace.
I mean, as long as it ain't stinky and smelly, and your dick ain't gonna rot away after it's been in there.
I bet you
deep
down she
that's all that matters.
She wants to leave.
I'm fine with playing,
honestly. For me, personality goes a lot further than looks. I mean, obviously, like I'd have to be, you know, I'm attracted to who I'm attracted to, but you know, personality for me can, you know, like I I don't want to say I've dated fat women, but I guess like or bigger, quote unquote, bigger women. But I don't care because it's not what
Oh, this weird ass bitch.
it's not
who's
what
like a
drew me to them at first. I mean, it wasn't like they were,
She's so strange.
twigs or anything like that. But it doesn't matter. I mean, either way, like I like I like them for a reason. But they saw it as they see themselves in a different way because of society and
Yeah, coming from the king,
which
fucking
sucks.
vile pig.
But again, there's stuff
Yeah,
for
she's
guys too. I mean,
disassociating,
it goes
100%. She's
both ways.
disconnecting.
But I think
Sarge
again,
wife,
going back
aren't
to
you
that
like
video
a
is like
third shift nurse. I remember you telling
if
me
you
that way
want
back
to
in the day.
have
Hi, welcome.
equality,
Haven't seen you in a bit.
For both sexes, then you shouldn't just be. I mean, yeah, like I think Gecko said this, like to be conceited and basically like say like, hey, maybe we don't want to approach you. Maybe you're not worth the trouble, or maybe if we do, I mean, there's all kinds of reasons or not reasons to approach a woman or not approach a woman. I mean, if you're in a depends on the setting too. Like if you're in a setting like a bar,
do something
you're probably
stupid,
like the
not to
10th
her.
guy
Go
that's
do
come up and
something
tried to
stupid.
talk to him.
Go to jail.
And
it's the best place for you.
Speaking of a bar, you know what my uncle gave me a good advice of?
And your ex-wife.
That's how I learned how to
Anyone
get
else
over
who's
the
around
rejection.
you, Ben,
He said,
go
go
to
as many
fucking
girls as you
jail.
can until
Go
one
do
says
something
yes.
stupid.
And he's
to
like,
go
then
to
you'll
jail.
learn that rejection doesn't bother you. Because a lot of dudes are scared of rejection too.
You fucking
That's why a lot of guys
decrepit
don't want to
piece
come
of
up to
shit
women.
that
They don't like
flaked
the
off my
rejection
ass.
either.
Well,
Go.
deep down, most guys know that you need to be several leagues above the woman.
I have no idea.
For her to want you.
I have no
And,
idea how this world works.
most
And I
women
don't
you're gonna go
fucking
after.
You
are gonna
don't.
be a
You
5
don't
or
have any
6
idea. You're too fucked
on
up in the head and
average.
psychotic.
So
you don't, and you think
need
you
to
do.
be like an 8 for her to even notice you. So the only girls worth approaching that are gonna say yes are
you
3.
I don't know. You want
Because
something. You're angry at
you're gonna be like 2 leagues above that.
No, she's angry at you.
Hey man, I've been with some threes. Some threes are fun, man. I mean, fuck, dude, they get the best.
Yo, I'm gonna probably call it a night. I'm pretty fucking wiped after work today.
Sociopathic,
So,
narcissistic,
I do
gaslighting
appreciate you all being here, and if you're watching the VOD, thank you for watching the VOD. Yeah, I'm back to enjoying this game. That is for sure. I am back to enjoying this game, and we are going to give it a. We're gonna give it some attention. Yeah. Sort of wish I like played this a little more. Yeah. Definitely wish I played this a little more. But yeah, we're gonna have fun. And I appreciate you all being here. Have yourselves a good night, alright?